Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Raja Janaka says, a self-abiding person who has realized his true identity as self, his or her true identity as self, is not attached to sound or any senses. He or she is self contained. He or she lives within himself or herself and abides in the self and remains peaceful and happy. What does this mean? Every living entity who identifies himself or herself with this mind body complex is plagued on an average by five evils which are indirectly related to five senses of a living entity. And this connection and the activation of the five evils and the five senses plus the five sense organs is the main cause for all the commotion in this universe. Imagine trillions of living entities, past, present, and future, all being plagued individually by five evils and five senses plus five sense organs. If collectively all these people spew their venom, their vibes, their opinions, their ideas, theories, fears, anger, etc., all emotions, etc., then what sort of commotion will be caused in the main universe? The five evil are lust, anger, greed, illusion, and false ego. These five evils are indirectly connected to the five senses of the etheric body. These five senses are sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. These five senses in turn are given an outlet to their own feelings through the sense organs that are in the gross body. These five sense organs in the gross body are two eyes for sight, two ears for hearing, one nose for smell, one tongue for taste, and the skin of the body for touch. That means the five evils are connected to the five senses, which are connected to the five sense organs. These are the main reason for every living entity, whether male or female, secretly dreaming about sense gratification, whether it is sex or gluttony or any other kind of sense gratification. A living entity wants that at any cost. All are selfish. Everybody wants his or her share of sense gratification. Raja Janaka says that I, as a self abiding person, am not interested in any of these senses at all because I abide in myself. I am self contained, self sufficient, and peaceful, blissful, and always thinking about God, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I know that I am Brahman and that it is just a matter of time when I go back to Godhead, permanently to reside there and worship God, eulogize Him, and be with Him all the time. I want to be a servant of God. I want to henceforth do only what God wants me to do, nothing more, nothing less. As soon as the assignment is over, I must go back to Godhead. In fact, I should never leave Him. It is like a thread, a headquarters or a place from where a thread with me at the end is dropped into an ocean. I complete my work and then I am pulled out to go back to the headquarters or to God. Sense gratification is such that combined with the five evils of the material world, every living entity creates as much commotion and confusion and bad or good vibes in this society as possible. The collective permutation and combination of all collective vibes is the cause for confusion. If you succeed, I fail, and that caused jubilation in you and jealousy in me, sorrow in me. I try to snatch what you have and you want to protect it. That is the main reason for fight between us two. This has been happening for time immemorial between living entities. Everyone is at each other's throats. Everyone wants to enjoy a piece of this universe. Some succeed and some don't. Those who succeed are jubilant and overconfident. Those who fail are angry, jealous, envied, frustrated, distressed, and pessimistic. The fight between the two opposites has been going on for time immemorial. This has to stop, and the only way to stop it is to get detached from this mind body complex and go out and abide by the self. If one gets detached from this mind body complex, automatically he or she gets detached from this universe. Whatever confusion happens in the universe doesn't bother this person anymore. He or she abides in the self and remains blissful, happy, peaceful, and God loving. Please let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. At the expense of trying to be repetitive, I am trying to make my point to you people so that you can understand my thoughts and masticate over it. In case you feel that I'm talking sense, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my past and future videos. Please pardon me for any error, mistake, or blunder in my spelling, grammar, diction, appearance, etc. Because when I am talking to you on spiritual and material matters, I tend to forget these frivolous things. Till we meet in my next video, it is good day from TSV Raghavan.